I'm John Ennis.
And I'm Ruth Brown.
And we're now going to do the Week 3 30s Charleston recap from March 2014 here in Richmond, Virginia at Elwood Thompson's grocery store. So, what we worked on mainly in this class was getting this rotational rock step to happen with the goal of doing this big kick, the rock step big kick, and then either back to basic or to another big kick or whatever. We're building towards, the reason we're doing that is that we're building towards a skip up, which we're going to do next week. But now, what we did for now, we talked about how if you really want to get this rotational rock step, ideally on 7/8, you're going to be in this isobody position where we're in this V, instead of being like we would normally be on 7/8, where we're in a counterbody position, because that's going to give us, oh sorry, for a counterbody, that's going to give us this linear rock step. But if we are more isobody, then we can get access to this rotational rock step. So we need that rotational rock step to do the big kick. So what we talked about was a little break step that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. And that can be done with like a lot of volume, so that would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. That would be like if you really wanted to make a break. But what we are interested more in is the softer end of that, so that we end up in this pivoted in this position, ready to pivot open. That's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1. Yeah, and so that was something we worked on. But I think that little break is pretty sweet anyway. If you have time leads, you can set up the break by kicking out on 5. So you see again, isobody, isobody, isobody. That would be, if you really want to set up the break, that would be nice. In real life, it may not happen. In real life, it may be more like this. 3, 5, 7, 1. You get that rotational rock step. Okay. Other things to talk about with the squish. So once we get this rotational rock step, we're here. We have our squish. It's really very nice, leads, if you take this hand to the middle as you go into your linear rock step. This is something we learned from Mike Roberts in Large Ways. It was an extremely helpful workshop from them at Lindy Focus on Charleston fundamentals. And this is one of the things that we got from them, which is very helpful, is that right here, when we're going from rotational to linear, having this hand in helps the follower a lot because it keeps her shoulder opposing her hip for a linear for this linear rock step. If for example I were to throw her hand, if I were here and I throw her hand, it's going to open her up. So I want to take that hand in the middle. So the whole thing would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1. And that is a really nice big kick, and so that'll be the basis for the skip up next week, which we'll work on, and then we'll get into constant kicks. So that's it.
And so for follows, we worked on.
Oh yes, follows too.
Yeah,
there are
follows in the class. So for follows, what we worked on was kind of keeping the the arms nice and open, so that when we get the rotational rock step, that we it's helping to continue our momentum and create a really nice stretch. And likewise, when we come in for the big squish, that our hands come in and that we're not keeping it kind of just like locked in as we're doing these, that we're letting the arms kind of expand open.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we also talked about the importance of kind of keeping the head up, the shoulders back, from smiling, but also we talked about kind of dancing the head. And so while we're
think of it as head styling.
Head styling. So this is a really nice, simple way to make your dancing look better and feel better. It instantly makes you more
relaxes Ruth all
relaxed. Yeah, and so we practiced working on the difference on.
Yeah. So just some head dancing. Yeah.
So if we were listening to some music and dancing to really feel that, and that looks like so much better than stalking your leader while you're dancing, trying to figure out what he's going to do next.
Absolutely.
And so just as a way of just enjoying the dance more.
Right. And the last thing I wanted to say for leads was after this rock step, we need to open up on the 3/4. Well, or whatever count that is, but that forward kick. So we've got rock, step, open up. Reverse turn hands. That was it. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.